What are you working on?
Getting hosed. So, after you going out to Straub the other day, and Billy asked me if I fired this motor up in the Sprint yet, and I know you guys think that the Sprint fell off the planet, but it really didn't. Working on doing the paint and body work on it, and pretty much completely stripping the car. But I got thinking about that, and I thought I only got about a day's worth of work to build the upper radiator hoses, power steering hoses, change the intake. That's all I really got to do to fire this thing up. And to be perfectly honest with you, I really want to hear it fucking run.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I really do want to hear it run. So, the hoses, let's talk about these hoses. And guys, understand that when I do these videos, I'm not only telling you guys about these products because they're good quality products that's affordable, and that's what this whole car was budget minded and budget built. You know, I used the stuff I've used on this is still the good quality stuff, but it's not super high end, you know, expensive parts, because this car was to be built on a budget and something that you guys can copy at home. So, you guys know I'm a huge Roadrunner guy, and Roadrunner, we're actually a Roadrunner dealer. Dave Vassar, that owns Nitrous Outlet, just started another company. He has, he's the Be Nice guy. You guys don't know who that is after chicken shit people over at NX. How anybody would ever want to fucking say anything negative about Dave Vassar, I can't wrap my head around, because he's one of the greatest human beings I know, and has been a friend and helped me for the last 15 years, and really stepped up and helped me after Monty passed away. So, that being said, Dave started his new company, Flo Supply. I asked Ken Fayette Roadrunner, I said, hey, do you mind if I do some promotional stuff for Dave? No, go right ahead. I won't use a product or do a video on a product or anything until I actually use it. So I told Dave, here, I'm gonna give you a list. I'll plumb this whole car with your stuff, and let me check it out. Because even though Dave's a very, very good friend of mine, if it had been shit, I'd tell him it was shit and I couldn't do the video on it. And that's truly how I am about this stuff. But here's one thing I really fucking like about them, is this color. It's not a gloss black. It's not a flat black. It's more like a satin black, which I don't think anybody, I haven't seen another black like this. I really like that fucking color. And I put these things to the test, guys. I mean, they go together easy. Well, if you watch one of my other videos where I show you guys how to build hoses using that MPPL, you see how fast I can build these hoses. But I'm still not a crimp guy. But everything about the quality is right. And I've been building and you guys can see, I've used every fitting on this car, from the EFI tank all the way forward. I'm fixing to change the intake, because this intake's actually for the 434. It's going to be fuel injected a different way. So, oh, check these out. Look what I did. So,
Oh, that looks nice. Oh, they're separators.
yes.
Very nice.
However you want to do it.
So clean under there.
I'm actually going to put a nut zert like I did down on the transmission lines, going under the car. Mm-hmm. I bolted a nut zert, and when I put it together, I took the hole out and just made it to where it was kind of a little bit loose, and did that and screwed it right down to the frame. So that's little stuff on a budget build that you can do, that those don't cost very much money, but it kind of separates your car from everybody else's who puts a fucking zip tie around it. They also pre-make the hoses, lines, if you want to call them up. Tell them what you want. You need a 90, you need a 45, and what length, and they'll actually build. I had them build all these for me. Oh, I know why I haven't finished this one. Because I wanted it to be at the exact same angle as that one.
Oh, and you got a little catch cam back there too, Dave made.
See, I was trying to remember all the Flo Supply stuff he does, because now he started carrying the mandrel bent aluminum and Wiggins clamps and stuff like that. So actually, when we go back with Reaper, since I'm gonna remount the turbos in a different location, kind of get a different balance to the car, I'm gonna use all of his stuff, and we're gonna test it out. And I'll get back with you guys on how that is. But this Flo Supply, he's right out of Waco, Texas, guys. And you can, if you're from Texas, you can drive down there and get it. They ship all over the world. And Dave is a very fair, affordable product. So, of course, if you want to build your own shit, you don't want to build it, you can have them build hoses, you build your own hoses, but you guys can call them direct. You don't even have to go through us to get these. But they make all kinds of different shit under the Flo Supply name. So they carry, what else do they carry? He's expanded that so big now.
I can't remember right offhand. My favorite
Catch
thing,
cans, puke tanks,
the wrenches.
wrenches.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy got these. She seen these at PRI and told Dave she had to have some.
I'm all about saving some space.
Yeah, 2 wrenches tied into one. And here's the part. So you guys, if you ever built a fitting, you turn around and put a wrench on, well, the like this is a dash 10. That dash 10 wrench don't fit that. You can see it's just a little bit bigger. So Dave come up with, because they do so much of this shit, 10S, and then you have the B. Oh, there's a better one. 12B and 12S. So if you notice, wrench is just a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people, their go-to is grab a fucking crescent wrench, which fucks the fittings all up. But yeah, he came out with these S and B, the S and the B, and that way, not to fuck them up with a crescent wrench. A lot of people do. But I got to pull the intake off of it, because this is the EFI intake that goes on the 434. And maybe here in the next few days, we'll do the fire up on this car. And you guys can hear what this motor sounds like. It pretty badass little 427 inch small block. It made 676, I think, on the motor. But that's a future one. That's why I'm doing the plumbing, and go ahead and knock Dave's video out to let you guys know about this Flo Supply stuff. Give him a call. Dave Vassar, Nitrous Outlet, Flo Supply, all located in Waco, Texas.